Today we'll be reviewing how to enroll and activate a new team member. Synergy Worldwide recently updated and improved its website. For our team members, these improvements will better equip you as you build your own Synergy business. Today we will explain how to use the new website to enroll and activate a new team member. Synergy team members now have several different options to enroll and activate a new team member using the website. In this video, we'll show you how to simply use the join link at the top of synergyworldwide.com. To use this option, please note that you must not be logged in. You can enroll and activate a new team member by following these steps. From the Synergy homepage, click Join. You can go through this process with the enrollee or on behalf of the enrollee. If you are doing it on their behalf, be sure you have their permission, get all of their contact information, including their social security number, and know that at one point the enrollee will verify and validate their enrollment. If the enrollee goes through this process on their own, please know that they will need your ID number in order to list you as their personal sponsor. After clicking Join, simply click Join Now. Here you are brought to step 1 of a 5-step Becoming a New Synergy Team Member process. Notice the helpful tracker at the top. You can track the entire enrollment process as you're moving through the steps. You can choose to enroll using an email address, a Facebook account, or a Google Plus account. For this example, let's select the email option. Once you click on the email option, you'll then input the enrollee's information under Create User with Email. You'll type in the enrollee's unique email twice, then the password goes in twice. Passwords must be at least 6 characters, but there are no other password restrictions. The email address you entered will be your enrollee's new username, and it will be used with this password every time they log in. After you enter the enrollee's email and password, you are brought to the next phase of step 1. Enter the country and enrollee's preferred language. You can change these by clicking on the drop-down and choosing a different country and/or language. Select the type of enrollment. A team member is a distributor, a Synergy business owner who can potentially earn commissions and bonuses. The consumer option enrolls the person as a preferred customer. They enjoy wholesale pricing, but they are not team members. This video is about enrolling team members, so we'll select team member. Next, choose to enroll as an individual team member or business entity team member. We'll choose individual team member for this example. The next part of this subsection is really important. Here the enrollee enters a referral ID number. If the enrollee is going through these steps on their own without any help from you, make sure you have given them your ID number and advise them that this section is where it will go. If you are going through this process on their behalf, be sure to enter your ID number here if you are willing and happy to be their personal sponsor. Once the ID number has been entered, you will click on the blue arrow to the right. This will search for that ID number and the name or business entity will display below. The sponsoring team member's name should display here. If not, double check that the sponsor's ID number has been entered correctly and try again. The last part of section 1 is a choice. Should the enrollee be placed automatically into a position in his or her sponsor's organization, or would you like to choose the position manually? Most of the time, automatic is the preferred choice, and we'll show that here. Now you will see where the enrollee has been placed in the sponsor's downline. This does not mean that this is the sponsor. It's just where the new team member is going to be located in the sponsor's business, their individual position in the sponsor's business tree. Next, you will select whether you want 1 tracking center or 3 tracking centers. Choosing 3 tracking centers gives you the most control over your organization as it grows, along with other benefits. For more information about tracking centers, see our compensation plan booklet or contact customer service today. Note that you will be shown here the CV that is required for each option, and this requirement changes depending on the country in which the enrollee resides. Next, you will enter the enrollee's basic business information under Team Member Information. In the United States, an individual owning a business requires a social security number for tax reasons. That will be entered here. If the new team member chose earlier to enroll as a business entity, Here they would enter the tax ID number of their business. Please note that those who enroll as preferred customers do not have to enter their Social Security number. It is just the team members who are Synergy business owners, and therefore only they are asked for this information. Next, the enrollee can select to stay informed through the Synergy eClub. We encourage all team members to sign up for eClubs for good news, important announcements, product specials, company updates, team member recognition, and other pertinent information necessary to their business. Next, we'll enter the enrollee's main address. Then their shipping address goes here. Notice the option to indicate that the shipping address is the same as the main address. This will autofill the shipping address fields. Would you like commissions and bonuses to be directly deposited into an account? No problem. Enter the bank name, routing number, and account number. Again, and of course, this option does not apply to preferred customers. The enrollee then reads through the team member agreement carefully and clicks on I agree once they agree. Then you'll click on I am not a robot, then continue to proceed to the next section. Success! The enrollee has been enrolled. Once this step is complete, the new team member will receive a registration complete email with information on how to set up a username and place an activation order. That email will look something like this. If you move on to the activation order right away, you can disregard the email with the ID number and the security code. For sponsors, if you are enrolling your new team member while they are not present, this is where you would tell them that they can now activate their account using the information in the email that was sent to them. It will bring them to the next step so that you do not have to place their activation order or set up their Autoship for them. However, if you are with them while they are enrolling, you can continue on to the next step with them and complete their activation order. The sponsor will also receive an email that will look something like this, informing them that they have a new team member that enrolled. The email will include the email address and phone number of the new team member. Now, in step 2, the activation step, the enrollee is given several options for their first order, also known as the activation order. You are reminded here what the minimum order requirements are for 1 or 3 tracking centers so that you can order the correct amount in your first activation order. A menu of packs is shown here with associated price and CV. These are product combinations designated as activation packs. However, if you would like to create your own custom activation pack or product combination, click on Select Your Own Products at the bottom of the screen. This is the best way for the new team member to build their own product combination as an activation order. Just be sure the custom activation order meets the CV requirement to activate either 1 or 3 tracking centers, remembering whichever option was chosen in enrollment. Simply click Add Item to add a product to the activation order. Each time you add an item to your order, a window will pop up showing you a special activation order shopping cart. Within the activation order shopping cart, you will be able to see the accumulating CV and cost of the activation order. You will also see a progress bar at the bottom of the shopping cart that shows you how close you are to your chosen activation tracking centers. Since we chose 3 TCs or tracking centers to activate with, this activation order must contain 300 CVs. To close the view of the activation order shopping cart and return to a full screen view of the activation process, simply click the pop-up window's blue X or continue shopping at the bottom of the cart. Want to view the activation order shopping cart again? Click the cart icon at the top of the screen. To build your own activation order, click on Select Your Own Products at the bottom of the activation packs page. Add any packs or products you want to your cart. Keep in mind that it will need to add up to the CV you chose in enrollment. After your activation order is set up with what you want, click on Continue at the bottom of your current screen to move to step 3. Next, we're brought to Autoship. This step is optional, but we strongly encourage all team members and customers to set it up after they've enrolled and placed their activation order. Autoship is a convenient, recurring monthly order that helps you and your team members and customers have a steady flow of your favorite products that are used the most. It also offers predictability with your business, as these are orders you can rely on monthly. Please note that Autoship is separate from the activation order that your team member just placed. The activation order will be processed immediately, while this Autoship order will start the following month. You can skip this step by clicking here to proceed to the next section. To set up Autoship, scroll through the Autoship packs. Again, the prices and CV are shown. Click Add Item to add them to the monthly Autoship template. When you add an item, you are adding it to a special Autoship shopping cart. Notice that your Autoship shopping cart is a different and separate cart from your activation order shopping cart you added to earlier. The Autoship cart is for the future, the activation cart is for activating now. You can also create a custom Autoship order by clicking on Select Your Own Products at the bottom of the suggested Autoship packs. Add any packs or products you want to your cart. After your Autoship is set up with what you want, at the bottom of the screen you will be prompted to select your Autoship date, and you are given options in the drop-down from 1 to 25. Those are the days of the month that you want the Autoship order to process and the payment card to be charged. Please note when a person sets up Autoship in this step, the order will be processed the following month. We'll then click Continue to move to the next section. Next, you're brought to the Payment section. The enrollee enters his or her credit or debit card information here. In North America, Synergy accepts Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express. This is the card that will be charged for the activation order today. If the activating team member selected the Autoship option and is activating his or her Autoship template, this card will be automatically charged again next month on the date selected earlier. Next, you'll enter the payer's billing address. You can click Billing is the same as shipping to autofill your address in this section. Then we'll click on Continue to move to step 5. The last section is the Review section. Make sure you are satisfied with the order. Review the activation order, the enrollee's Autoship template if you elected to set one up, the payment information, and shipping details here. If any changes need to be made, please click on Edit Details of any section to make the changes. Under Shipping Details, there is an option to hide the prices on your receipt. This option is great if this order is a gift. Once you see that everything is correct, click Pay Now. After you have paid and completed the process, you will be brought to a page that says, "Thank you for joining Synergy." You have the option here to print your invoice, which will create your invoice as a PDF so you can print or even save it to your computer or email it to someone, including yourself. View the order status, which will show you where your order is, whether it's shipping, completed, etc., or even view your order history. The phone number for customer service is displayed if there are any questions. You are also given an order ID number to reference. Your enrollee's new ID number will display at the bottom. This is very important. Make sure to write that number down. The enrollee will also receive an order confirmation email with all the order details. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for product information, team member spotlights, and giveaways. Congratulations! You have enrolled a new team member in Synergy Worldwide and activated a business. Below you'll find helpful documents containing all the information we've covered in this video. Feel free to use it, print it, or share it. You can also contact our customer service agents with any questions or click on any of these videos for more guides on how to navigate synergyworldwide.com.